What made my Uber driver pull over and demand I get out halfway home? My friend called while I was in the back seat complaining about my landlord situation. I'd been dealing with this guy for 3 months and was fed up. So when she asked how apartment hunting was going, I just let it all out. I'm so done with my current landlord, I said, not really thinking about keeping my voice down. The guy barely speaks English and acts like he doesn't understand me when I ask about fixing the broken heater. Like, if you're gonna live in America, at least learn the language properly, you know? I noticed the driver glance at me in the mirror, but I was too frustrated to care. And get this, he has the nerve to raise my rent when he can't even communicate basic maintenance requests. I swear these people come here and just expect everything handed to them. My friend was agreeing with me, which fueled my rant. You should see this guy. He nods and smiles when I explain problems, and nothing gets fixed. I think he's just playing dumb to avoid spending money. My voice was getting louder, but I was past caring. Last week, my shower was leaking through the ceiling into Mrs. Chen's apartment below me, and when I called him, he kept saying, I check, but never showed up. Mrs. Chen was furious with me like it was my fault. The driver's hands tightened on the steering wheel. I caught his eyes in the mirror again, and something about his expression made me pause for a second. But then my friend asked about the rent increase, and I was off again. Don't even get me started. He slides this letter under my door written in broken English, raising my rent by $200. When I tried to negotiate, he just kept shrugging and saying no understand. So convenient how his English gets worse when money's involved. I was getting emotional, thinking about how stressed this made me. I work 2 jobs just to afford this place. And this guy who probably doesn't even pay proper taxes gets to take advantage of me? I'm looking for a new place with an American landlord who actually understands what urgent repair means. I'm tired of dealing with someone who pretends not to know English when convenient. The driver started slowing down way before my street. His body language had changed. I could see his jaw clenched in the mirror, and his knuckles were white on the steering wheel. Something was wrong, but I was still too caught up in my frustration to process it. He pulled over and turned around. His accent was thick, but his English was perfect. Yes, I understand English very well. I also understand disrespect. My stomach dropped. The way he said it, with such quiet dignity, made me realize how horrible I sounded. I could see the hurt in his eyes, not just anger. I've been in America for 15 years. I have engineering degree from my country, and work 3 jobs to support my family. You think I'm the problem? His voice was shaking slightly, and I could tell this wasn't the first time he'd faced this treatment. I felt sick. Sir, I'm so sorry. You didn't mean what? That people like me don't belong here? We're too stupid to understand English? He looked exhausted, like carrying the weight of 1,000 small humiliations. I drive Uber at night after my day job because my daughter needs medical treatment. My wife cleans offices on weekends. We work harder than you can imagine. My throat felt tight. I wanted to disappear. I was just frustrated with my landlord. I shouldn't have. Your landlord is probably working just as hard as my family. Maybe he has problems too. But you only see what you want to see. His hands were trembling. Every day I hear people in my car say things like this. Every day I smile and drive them safely home while they talk about people like me like we're animals. I was crying, realizing how cruel I'd been. Please let me pay extra for the ride. He pointed to the door. Please get out. I tried to apologize again, but he held up his hand. Find American driver for rest of your trip. I had to walk 6 blocks home in heels, thinking about how badly I messed up.